quarterbacks to win in the playoffs, most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. A beautiful fake. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Hall again. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Levis to throw it. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Come on.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
Red, yellow.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And his throw here is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Blaster, stay. Check 2. Set.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. His throw incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And they bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. first catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Set, ready. Red, cycle. Hey, red, strike two. Hey, go steal. Ready, ready.
From midfield, here's Lance. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Let's go.
And Lance, he's going to change the play. Back to throw again. This one taken in by Olave. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Sharp, 17. Zone red. 6, mega. Black ultra. Claws red. Set.
The Lance going to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Lance again. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Hunter Henry. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Olave motioning to the left.
Yellow. Edo blue. Smash, smash. Ready?
Lance now on first down. Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
22 needle. Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Off the option, here's Akers. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. 3rd and 3. Here's Lance. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
43 rail. Yellow, blue. Plastic, 6.
On play action, Lance. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Ultra. Go ultra. Hut, hut.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers, 26 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2.
Hey, check Mega. Mega, Mega. Set.
It's a run with Akers. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now 3rd down and 7. Now Levis. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Come on, set. Snap, red. Green gap. Ready, ready.
Throwing now is Lance. Pass complete to Akers on the out route. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Go pick. Slide 2. Ready.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And he steps out of bounds all the way up at the midfield stripe. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Ready.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Akers. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now Lance wants to change him up. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Let's go.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Black ultra. Claude red. Blue striker. Drill green. Hut, hut.
And Lance now to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Kalijah Kancey. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
On the double.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
Right, right. Here, yellow. Check.
Here's Lance to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk up to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Ball again. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. First down now, but that clock rolling. Paul on a give up the middle. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Ready, ready.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Lance.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This will be fielded at the 17. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Levis on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position, 1st and 10.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
There he goes, right side.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Cam Akers
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Levis sets up to throw here. There's Hall bringing in another one.
Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield.
But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
18 ready. 19 Lions.
Here's Levis.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Levis. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
It goes as a pickup of 23. And it'll be a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go now.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
In motion left, Hardman. And Levis going back to the air.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Hall. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A handoff for Hall.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
This is 2nd and 8. This is Hall.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Levis looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So the Vikings bringing the offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here.
Hey, blue. Light blue.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. That's laid out deep for Rice, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10. Levis to throw it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Now a deep one for Johnston.
And got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Levis back to throw.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Ready, set.
2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street.
In motion left, Hardman.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates.
Levis now on 2nd down.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Ready, break.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Strike. Strike. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Red. Hey, red. Strike. Check. Strike. Set.
Lance now on 1st down.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Trouble, 38. Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Go red.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Check Fury. Set, hut.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan.
19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
They'll run. It's Hall.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Akers, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Lance.
His pass caught at the 4. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
1st and 10. Here's Levis.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Play action now. Levis.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
And Levis going to change the play.
18, 18. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Hall.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
79 Broncos.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Hurt. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
One final try here for Will Levis.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.